Show continues live from the Loft 100 studios here in Southern California. Look at that right there, live and in person, the Day Trader Trio. DTT, as they're known in very close personal circles. Back here at the bar, at the half circle, it's Costa and it is Sully.
Good stuff, this, because the more I talk to this guy, the more I look at their company. Jay Jackson's going to be a regular on this program.
You better.
He's going to take your place.
That's all I'm going to say. And it can happen. He's good enough to fill these shoes of mine.
It's a really cool. It's a really cool business model here. They've got good guidance that came out just a few days ago for after strong Q1 results. And we give you, since we're so important, we got him on the
Jay Jackson, Chairman and CEO, Abacus Global Management, ABX as in X-ray, is their ticker symbol, and we welcome him back to the Big Biz Show. Jay, how you doing, my friend?
Man, I'm pumped, man. Glad to be back on the show.
Hey, I want to talk to you guys, talk about this guidance. That was freaking awesome. I mean, listen, this is what I do for a living. I look up company shorts with a flashlight. This was even surprising for me. I mean, I knew you guys were doing well, but this is really good guidance here. Talk about that. Break this down for Johnny Lunchbucket that's maybe watching the program today.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, right? Like, we're an alternative asset manager that also sources directly the asset that we manage, right? And so when we looked at our guidance and we were forecasting into 2026, in 2025, by the way, we grew by nearly 100% year over year on top and bottom line. And then we looked at 26 and, we felt very strongly that we could continue, maybe not at that growth rate, but at a significant growth rate, well north of 20. And the secret to what's happening here is that we manage an uncorrelated asset. We buy life insurance policies directly from the policyholder. We help them identify what that liquidity is, but those underlying life insurance policies are totally uncorrelated to the market. It's not like private credit here. This is the alternative to that, in a sense, because it's self-liquidating, it's issued by an A-rated carrier. And ultimately what happens is as the market has volatility, investors' demand has been increasing. We raised nearly $1 billion year over year in our institutional funds. Like, crazy. This is how much money is flowing into this.
Well, I mean, look, you're the only publicly traded life settlement company, which makes you a scarcity asset in your own right. I mean, look at that, and I don't tout stocks. If you ever look at our interviews, we don't, we're not a promotions, show at all. We talk about the top line stuff. But if you really think about the scarcity asset model, you guys have created, and I'm not sure if you went out to do that in the beginning, because I would assume you maybe thought there was competition, but there wasn't. I think, you play at every stage of the value chain: originator,
right,
market maker, asset manager. On all these longevity-based assets, I've never seen. Look, I'm staring down the barrel of. I got 20 good summers left. I've never seen a company that does that.
Well, what's interesting too is that we go a step further with the data, right? Like, one of the biggest things that we're able to capitalize on now, we monetize our data, meaning we sell our data back to pension funds. Right? Pension funds are trying to solve with what their own distribution curve looks like. Like, are they paying too much, too little? How do they know when mortalities occur? Like, this whole idea in the election campaign about how Social Security was paying people that had passed away, that's a fact. We now take that data, track it, and sell that back to these pension funds all across the United States. Like in California, for example, we do this with the largest pension fund in California.
This is an under-penetrated market, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The more I look at you, and the more I conduct due diligence on the company, it's an it's if you think in terms of why that is, it's for the reasons that you just said, because people are not planning. They need to put the emphasis on a different syllable, so to speak.
That's right.
I mean,
there's no question, man. They need to just embrace this, right? Like, fear. Everyone has fear around mortality. We all do, because we think we're going to live forever, but you're not, right? There's never been someone over 6'4" to live past 95 ever. Let it go, man. Like, my point is this: whether that's a life insurance policy and you want to better understand what its current value is, look, we paid out nearly $250 million last year to people all over the United States who simply just said, hey, my life insurance policy has a market value. I don't kind of served its purpose. And then we take that longevity data and we say, this should also apply to your financial plan. And that financial plan, we just created $250 million of new net worth, right? What's wild is this: we bought about $1 billion worth of contracts last year.
Yeah.
Do you know how many lapsed? 750 billion.
Yeah.
Those are just went away without anybody realizing. Like, we could have spent another $100 billion buying contracts. Just people don't know about it.
Jay,
that's what's really unique.
What are you guys looking forward to mostly for the next, as much as the CEO of a public company you can tell us, and chairman, but what are you looking forward to most here for the rest of this year? And let's talk about the next 5 years going forward, because AI is going to enter your world. It's going to make you guys more profitable at some point. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, when we think about technology and AI, what's so fascinating is that we can't be displaced by AI because we have the data. AI needs us, right? Claude needs us. Anthropic needs us because we have that data. What we're helping AI better do is it helps us increase this message to the masses. Here's what I mean by that. It used to take an actuary several hours to scroll through 1,000 pages of medical files. That can be done in 30 seconds now. We used to take hours to go back and look and say, hey, actuarially, how does this look relative to someone's probabilistic mortality curve actuarially for their lifespan? We can now do that in minutes. We compress data so quickly. So what we're going to ultimately see is this is going to be information that's accessible to everyone. And here's the really cool thing. So when we think about, that gets me excited, capitalizing on the data in different areas, i.e. financial services, obviously in someone's asset management and life insurance policy. But what's next, right? We can help people better understand their life arc. If I could sit down with you and say, hey, this is what other people did who were just like you, Sully, and they went from 20 summers to 25.
Yeah.
Most importantly, though, beyond that than living longer is living healthier. Yeah. The most valuable asset everybody has is time. What I'm talking about is giving you more healthy, applicable time. I'm not telling you can live forever, but I'm saying your 70s and your 80s, you're totally functional. You've got a good high net worth. You can travel. You can do the things you want to do. Like, I say this to people all the time. We all look back and like going, man, if I could just go back to my 20-year-old self, what I would say, right?
Yeah.
What we should be thinking about is, and I know you probably maybe more than others, but I'm damn saying that at whatever age you are now, you should be thinking about what your 80-year-old self is going to say to you.
All right.
Are they going to be in a wheelchair? Are they going to be alone? Are they not going to have those things? Like, man, appreciate that you can make a change right now. And taking these data outcomes that we have, we can show you how to actually be a better, healthier version of yourself, live longer, work longer, and have more money.
They got a new website. Jay's got a new website. It's called Breaking Necks and Cashing Checks at 80 years old.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to be swinging down in Del Boca Vista.
You're going to let it happen. Listen, you got a shot. Like, you listen. I mean, there's going to be a lot. The world will be your oyster. I won't be there.
Jay Jackson, Chairman, CEO.
I'm out at 89.
No, Chairman, CEO, Abacus Global Management, ABX. Yeah, we got to get Jay on regularly. All right, keep it right here. There is much more to come with the Big Biz Show. Do not go anywhere.
Welcome to Loft 100 Studios, San Diego's Emmy Award-winning production studio, creative hub, and unique private or corporate event space. Host your next corporate or special event in our spacious main room. Utilize a green screen or our 3 million LED lights video wall to create the newest upcoming sales video, or record that podcast or YouTube show that you've been wanting to make happen. Take your creative endeavor to the next level at Loft 100 Studios. Scan the QR code or go to loft100studios.com to book a tour.